please instruct the defendant that he cannot disrupt these proceedings with such outbursts.
Give us free!
If we are to have any semblance of order in this court, Your Honor...
Give us free! Give us free!
Keep crying out, give us free, or anything else.
Give us free!
I'm trying to question this witness.
Give us free!
An iconic scene. That's actor Djimon Hounsou crying out, the voice of generations in the 1997 Spielberg film Amistad, which told the story of the fallout following a slave revolt against the crew of their slave ship, the Amistad. And as the Trump administration is hell-bent on rewriting American history, Hounsou and many others are fighting to remember it, even its ugly parts. The two-time Oscar-nominated actor is commemorating the arrival of the first enslaved Africans in Virginia. Djimon Hounsou joins us now. He is also the chairman of the Djimon Hounsou Foundation. Mr. Hounsou, it is an honor to welcome you to the weekend. Thank you very much for being here. I think the key question for me is just to get your perspective, your perspective on the Trump administration basically going through the Smithsonian and basically cleansing it of the history that they don't like. And when you're cleansing history, invariably you are going to end up rewriting, whitewashing, shading Black history.
Indeed. Well, Jonathan and Eugene, thank you so much for having me. I would say, begin by saying that our future depends on how we honor our past and learn from it. And in terms of great challenge like this and social change, I would say that remembering history can instrumentally unite us and give us a common ground on which to reflect as to where we've been and where we need to go.
One of the things that the administration has said about this Smithsonian review, the phase 1, is that they want to make sure that it is in alignment with President Trump. And I'm curious what you think about what happens when we change the places that Americans go to be educated and to hear facts and to have a shared amount of facts as they move forward. And that changes to be in alignment with this president, and that president, and specifically this current president.
Well, I mean, we're due to really make historical mistakes by just ignoring the truth about our history. African-American history is American history. Mm-hmm. This is inseparable. You cannot define the history of America by neglecting and avoiding addressing the issues. And certainly there are tremendous, generational traumatic issues that this country is facing. And so, as I said, in times of great challenge like this, it would help to remember what our ancestors achieved or did not achieve. But it's important to be factual. Mm-hmm. It's extremely important to be factual because otherwise we're about to repeat the same mistake.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Hounsou, tell us about what you're going to be doing next week.
Next week, Saturday, on the African Lending Day, which will be held in Point Comfort in Hampton, Virginia. I would also be visiting some historical sites pertaining to Black history in Hampton, and also as a guest speaker, along with our partners, local partners, which is Fort Monroe, Project 1619, which did a thorough research mm-hmm. on as to where the first landing place of the first enslaved Africans, and that was not Jamestown as it was stated for many years, but it was in Point Comfort mm-hmm. in Hampton, Virginia.
Before we let you go, you and Halle Berry are teaming up, which I'm going to see this, Red Card. It's described as a thriller set in Africa about human trafficking. I'm curious what you think about the importance of culture and TV and movies in helping to shape the political conversation. Because Donald Trump really believes in trying to control the culture in order to deal with what's happening politically. And I'm curious how you think you could, all you actors and creators can use culture to fight back.
Well, I would begin by saying that, a movie like Amistad, directed by Steven Spielberg, which was my early career acting roles, did really, it brought tremendous awareness and understanding and knowledge about the history of my continent to begin with, the history of the continent of Africa, along with the history of Afro-descendants within the diaspora. And the indoctrination across the board, it's pretty much the same. I did not know much about my history until I came to in America making Amistad. You see, so Amistad and doing research on Amistad really. So I think movie can be instrumental in promoting and preserving the history of.
Amistad is one of those movies that makes me feel a sense of pride, but also a lot of anger. So thank you for doing it, right? Just saying anger.
But the history is not meant to, I was just sorry to cut you off, but the history is not meant to make us comfortable, But we need to be truth about it. And, absolutely, in order to evolve to a better future, we need to acknowledge and recognize what was done.
Djimon, Hounsou, thank you, and good luck next week in Virginia.